Hello, Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. Well, it's time to get in this tournament and see what I can do. We'll find out. Okay. We'll find out. All we can do is try. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's go over here and see what we can do. Hey, thought I might have had something there. No such luck. Well, that's a start. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry that you're not loud enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. Well, at least I'm not blanked out. I got one. If I don't catch any more. You never know. You never know. Well, let's see. Let me open up the chat here and see what's happening. I would probably take 10 of those. I don't know if we do any good. There we go. Oh yeah, there you go. Uni lake trout. Nice one, nice one. Well, I'm 114th. Whoa, somebody 252 pounds already. Holy smokes. That's kicking them, man. That is really kicking them. I need to read the rules again, see if I can use my method. If I can, I have to re-rig. Oh man, I don't know if I can leave and come back. May just have to stick with what I've got. £237. That's 23 pounds. Well, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Well, we're moving on up to the east side. I finally got a piece of the sky. Finally got a piece of the bottom there. I don't fish here too often. Like I said, I'm going to have to read the rules and see if I can use my method. I don't know if my method will work during the day. That's the only thing. I know it works at night. We may have to give it a try, but I've only got a 33-pound rig to try it with. I think that's the maximum I got with me. But we could try it. No. I could put it different. I have to put it different. Let me read the rules, see what it says. Sport, tournament, qualifier. Catch, considering use any tackle without restriction. Okay, that helps. Any tackle without restrictions. That means I could try my unit, my method. Oops, let her go down. In case me another trophy here, I'm going to put a marker on there. If I catch another trophy. It's not a very big one, but it's a trophy. And put a marker there. 127. Okay, if you want to do it that way, we'll just do it that way. Well, let me do it. So we'll have to close it. See if it'll let me open it back up. Now let's try it again. It's not going to let me put a mark there either. Interesting. Okay, alright. Just be that way. I'm just going to try to help somebody else. And it won't let me. Come on, fish, not the bottom. We need fish. Y'all remember that my goal is to finish in the top 200. If I do any better than that, I'm very, very pleased. But whenever I enter these tournaments, they're good for everybody that plays the game. If I finish the top 200, I feel like I've met my goal. All I can get out is 158 feet. What if I put a different reel on here if I can get more? Of course, I could lose my lure too. Only brought one. Of course, I could reduce the drag until I find out. Up. Pulled it out of its mouth. I'm good at that. I'm real good at that. There we go. Ooh, that's right here at the dock. Cool. It's a fish. It is a fish. I might ought to reduce that drag anyhow. I can always go up. But I sure don't want to lose it. I only brought one. That wasn't too bright either, was it? Of course, I've only got two. Try one more cast and I'll see if my method will work. Come on, bigger fish, bigger fish. Come on, bigger fish. I didn't pull that out of its mouth. I didn't reel that time. But I had a hit, so we're going to go again. As long as I'm getting action. Even little fish. Little fish better than no fish. There we go. Little fish better than no fish. Little fish better than no fish. And I've gone real life and fished 8 or 9 hours all day long, starting 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, not catching nothing. But you know what? A hard day of fishing is better than any good day at WORK. 4-letter word. Amen, amen. Oh, I didn't get a nibble that time. Yet. Let's try here. It's 16 feet shorter than the other cast. Do 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 it's a long ways down, isn't it? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old heart feels like a long lost friend, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Do 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 do. I guess my goal ought to be to catch 10 fish, huh? No matter what size they are. One more cast. One more. Give it one more. One more, Daddy. Can I do it one more time, Daddy? Just one more time. Come on, Daddy. One more time. One more time. One more time, please. Please, please, Daddy. Please, Daddy. Please. One more time. Okay. I was going to have a giveaway today, but I forgot about the tournament until just a while ago. Got to do too much fishing to concentrate on the giveaway. Okay, let's try my method and see what happens. Which one is this? That's 13 pounds. That's 23 pounds. This one 33. Yep, that's the best I got. Okay. 85-inch leader. Oh, I know what we gotta do. First of all, we gotta put I got a slim bobber. Oh, I got the chubby. Holy smokes, that didn't come with nothing. I don't know what that will do. Man, I don't have what I need. I don't have what I need. Doggone it, doggone it. I don't think that's going to do me any good. I don't know how deep the water is out there. Let's find out. What can I use to find out? These are all floats. No, that's a bottom rig. Okay. Let's see how deep it is out there. That waggler might do the job. If I'm going to put it out there, let's put a bait on there. Something might hit. Didn't bring any of them either. Boy, all lousy. There's shiners. Okay. Okay. Now I need a 4/0 or 5/0. Let's do 5/0. And for bait, we're gonna put a shiner on there. Let's see how deep that is out there. Do 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 do. far that's going to go. Dee, 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 dee. I wonder 110 feet. Ooh, that's way past 110, isn't it? 130, I mean. Is it going to tell me? Nope. Piddle tiddle. Piddle tiddle. Well, we'll see. This is not my method. What I do is I put a slim bobber on, 85-inch leader, caught a fish, and throw it out there and let about the most you can cast is 110 feet, and then just let line out to 130, and yeah, it's not a big one, but it's a fish. And then what you have to do, you have to wait, watch this number right here when you do that, and when it moves, it'll jump down to like 120 or 118, just bam, you got to set the hook. You have a fish on. Works better at night. Got a hangnail. I'm fixing it. If I'm not careful, if I can get a hold of it. Get a hold of it. I don't want to pull it out. Do that and I bleed. Sure ain't wanting to cooperate, is it? There we go. Got it. All right. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Still didn't tell me how deep it was, did it? I didn't notice. It's deep, deep, deep. Come on, tell me. You ain't gonna do it, are you? Okay. Shame on you. £32 trophy. Holy smokes, that's a big old trophy. Nice fish. Hello, lady. When I had that drawing yesterday, you won. I tried to message you to see what you want me to do, but you did not reply. So I rolled it again, and Mike won. And I know he don't want any of it. So then I rolled it again, and Jambo won. So what do you want me to do? You tell me. Or whisper me. That's okay. You can whisper me if you don't want to type it in here. Doesn't matter to me either way. I want to hold good to my followers and players. You, Mike, Jambo, Lumberjack. She was in there. She's in Wales. I never knew that before. That's interesting. Okay, will do. And I'll let him know that you want it, and you told me to give it to him. So I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me know. I just got to find out whether he's Xbox or PC. I'll whisper him in a while. No. You are welcome. Number 4. Are you going to get in this tournament? Do. You know, I don't fish too often up here. I do when we try for furry trout. I wonder if I put off fireworks now, if that helped. I don't know if it'll let me do that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see in just a second if it'll let me put off fireworks. Well, I'm catching them. They just ain't very big. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, it gonna let me fire them? No. I'm sorry. I just thought that'd be funny if I could help people by setting off fireworks. Because the antlered salmon are pretty big. They're all unis. The furry trout aren't so big, but the antlered salmon are. For KP Shimano to pull out a burbot, he's got to be using medium cut, because I don't think they'll hit too much of anything else. I know they hit shiners. That's about it. Well, let's go to the other end and see what happens there. Let's put that one up. Oops, wrong one. And put this one on. Do 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 do. Ah, lordy, 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 lordy. Oh, Lord. So what in the world have we got here? If I don't get it in without getting off the hook, I'll never know, will I? Atlantic salmon. It's a fish, that's all I gotta say. That's one more. Like I said, if I finish in the top 200, I have, wow, 280 pounds. That's averaging 28 pounds of fish. That's pretty awesome. 44-pound uni. That's even awesome. Awesomer. Is there such a word as awesomer? If there isn't, there is now. Well, they're hitting it. They just ain't hooking up. Oops, there's my old man cast. I'll probably do that a lot if I'm using nothing but lures. I think that's ever going to come down. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to try to put a different reel on with that roach spoon and see how far I could cast it. KP must have done a lot of practice up here, because he hadn't caught too many small fish. Do 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 do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. It says it's 1.5 ounces, and we got a big old 57-pound there. Let's see what else we got close to there. 46. Let's try that and reduce my drag. If I get a big one, I can always increase it. I don't want to lose that lure. Don't want to brought. I don't know if you can buy them. Well, that wasn't as far a cast. No, I don't need line that heavy either. We try that too. Trying to get out there about 170 feet where I want to start. 170, 180 feet. So let me try something else. We'll try a little bit lighter line. Might just be the pole. That won't cast it that far. How long is it? That's it. It's 6 foot. And see that? You got no poles. Thunder spin. That'll work. I don't know. What do we got here? We got 57 pound. See what we got. That line's too light for it. 57, 60, 41. Let's try that. See what we get out of this combination. Nope. I didn't hit the top. That's shorter. Shorter distance. That's worse. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we're learning something. I need to get my other braid back on here. I don't remember what it was. Not that, not that. Let's see, what was that? What was that reel? The reel was a Leviathan, wasn't it? Yeah. So the line must have been around 57 pound. Braid 011. Okay. Yeah, I don't need 1100. Yeah. Now let's see what happens. Not gonna get that. Boy, people catching munis. That's awesome. I ain't gonna get it, am I? Not with this rig. But if I leave, I don't know if I can come back. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. See what the weather looks like here. I went right at peak, so let's try this. 6 foot. Let's try a 6 foot to start with. Well, that ain't getting out there nowhere, is it? Holy smokes. And the other two rigs are floats. Total talk about unprepared. I'm definitely unprepared. That's not going to get it for sure. None of those are. Well, we're going to have to live or die with a spoon here, I guess. With the roach. To the roach, to the roach, to the roach, roach, roach. To the roach, to the roach, to the roach, roach, roach. Shall we try a twitch? Let's try a twitch. You never know. Never know till you try. Well, that didn't work, did it? Not that cast. Try another one. I'm going to throw my shiner back out there for peak. I do believe. But I'm thinking it's 4/0 instead of a 5/0. That might be the difference. But the fish I got now ain't gonna finish. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna finish in the top 5. I mean top 200, top 5. Yeah. There you go. I got to figure out how to block those advertisements when I'm on a lake. There's got to be a way. Some kind of notification or something. A setting. I'd listen to some Christmas music, but they'd put it out on the stream, and I'd get in trouble with that for that just as sure as a dickens. How long is that leader? 1.64 inches. I mean feet. About 17 inches, 18 inches. Let's see what else we got down here. Oops, not there. It can be here. That's the longest I got, isn't it? 1.64. Is that it? 0.16. Yep, that's the longest I got. Oh well. It'll have to do the job. Now, I'm overthinking this really. 130 feet is where I want it to go down. So what I'm needing, I'm about 25, 30 feet of water out there, so I need to get it out there about 160 feet. So it settles down around 130. Let's see where this one goes. I'm overthinking it, y'all. Overthinking it. Let's go to there. Let's see what happens. Like I say, I'm overthinking. Hey, big boy's up there. Way to go, big boy. All right, man. I think my best shot to qualify might be Florida. I don't know. We'll just have to see how lucky I can get. We just have to see. Oh, that's the good thing about lure fishing. Not lure fishing, floating or bottom fishing. I can sit here and watch the lights on the fans in my computer. Okay, fish, are you dead or alive? Dead or alive? Dead or alive? I might have to go back to that spoon. At least I caught fish. They weren't big, but I caught fish. Do 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 do. Let's see where the waggler does. Let's try the waggler. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I have no idea how far down this is going to go. It might just be laying on its side. It said it's going down. All right, it's not laying on its side. But it's deep. It's almost 20 feet down. Not quite. There we go. We got us a ding. Come on, catch it. Catch it, catch it, catch it. I like dings. One ringy dingy. Oop, got some. We got something. It ain't very big, but we caught something. It looks like a burbot. But it's a fish, it's a fish. No fun fishing if you don't catch a fish. No fun fishing if you don't catch a fish. Look at there. I called it. It was a burbot. Well, I don't want burbots. Let's see. Let's try right out here. But it's a fish. It's a catch. A catch and a release. Let's see, at 300 pounds, that's averaging 30 pounds of fish. 322 is averaging 32 pounds of fish. That's pretty awesome. Pechular's got a 40, look at there, 47 pound Papa, 47 pound uni. That's awesome. That is totally awesome. Maybe we'll get something besides a burbot this time. Hope. It doesn't look too good, does it? I don't know. It's getting bigger. And it's getting smaller. Oh, it got bigger. It got muscles. I want something that's going to pull on my drag. It's not a burbot. It's a release, but it is a fish. Okay. Let's go back to the lure. At least that's catching number 5, I think. I'm sorry. That ain't gonna do any good. Okay. Well, which one is the lure? 4. Yeah, number 4. Do 161. That's the furthest I've cast yet. And we caught a fish. All right. Sheepman. It's bigger than the burbot. It is a unique. I caught a unique. Awesome. I finally got one. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. Not probably the only one I catch, but it's one. Thank you, game. I think my biggest here is like 54 pounds or somewhere in that neighborhood when I was fishing at night. But that's one. Where are you fishing, girl? I know you're fishing somewhere. Oh! Right there at the dock. Shame on me. Oops, that ain't gonna get out there, is it? My seam's digging in the top of my head today. Did that the other day too. Had to move it around. My wife said, "Are you letting your hair grow back out because it's cold?" And I said, "Well, it'd give me a little more cushion." She said, "You do that every winter. It seems like as soon as you cut your hair real short, it gets cold."
I'm not on Fishing Planet right now.
Oh, okay. I got to find another game that's just as fun as this, so I can stream more than just one game. But I like this. What can I say? I like it. I wonder if we catch them over there where the others are. We'll try it. Right over that marker buoy. Maybe I can catch that marker buoy on the way in. Well, I need some bigger fish because I ain't going to hold top 200 if I don't catch any bigger fish. More big fish, more bigger. Come on, more bigger fish. Come on, more bigger fish. Come on, more bigger fish. Follow it all the way in. That's okay. Follow it in. Follow it in. Nope. Okay, we'll try again. Had a ghost head anyhow. Another fish. Who'd have thunk it? Not a uni, but it's another fish. Is it bigger than another one? 10, 11. Nope. Thank you, anywho. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, do do do. Ah, ah, ah. Got it. Got it that time. Thank you. Thank you, fish. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that 11 pounder. Keep that 23 pounder. Yeah, gained 12 pounds. I really have. I'm up to 216 pounds. I mean 300. I wish 316 pounds. So I have gained 12 pounds. Ooh, brought me up 9 spots. That's all right. It's interesting that KP Shimano's catching a lot of everything, and he's not. We're not in the top 5, maybe in the top 20. How do you catch stuff unless it's a backlash in the middle of the water? How do you catch shells in the middle of the water? In the middle of the road, you got your dead skunk in the middle, dead skunk in the middle of the road. You got your dead skunk in the middle of the road, and it's stinking a high, high heaven. Well, up on the highway late one night, didn't look left, didn't look right. He didn't see the station wagon and car. The skunk got squashed, and there you are. You got your dead skunk in the middle, dead skunk in the middle of the road. You got your dead skunk in the middle of the road, and it's stinking a high, high heaven. It's hard to believe that song went in the top 10 in the early 70s, I think. Ghost hit. Do 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 do. Aha! Z, your daddy just started fishing. Hit it twice. Once knocked it down. Next time it hit it, I missed it both times. Shame on me. Mercy, 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 mercy. Wow, you got to average 30 pounds to be in the top 5. Wow, big boy got knocked down. Whoa. Come on, big boy, catch you some more. They ain't going to stay on, are they? Not going to stay on. £13. That's bigger than 12, isn't it? Here we go. Thank you. I'm only 130 pounds behind. Woo, that's a lot average. That's a lot to average be behind. I'd have to catch all unis, 9 more unis. That would do it. I don't see that happening. I really don't. But you never know. I tell everybody, bait in the water, hook in the water, you never know. Things happen. Strange things happen in this world. That was out there close.
Lolo 5683 said, good luck.
Well, thank you, Lolo. Appreciate it. Are you fishing in it? In this tournament?
Lolo 5683 said, hope you and your family have a great Christmas.
Well, you too, Lolo. I appreciate that very, very much. Have a very,
Lolo
very Merry
5683
Christmas.
said, going to little later.
Okay. Maybe there'll be enough people stream that you can get some kind of a combination where you can catch fish. I don't care. There are people that take this too serious. They will not stream to help anybody. I don't care. I just soon help somebody. 11 and 12. No. I just soon help somebody else win as me. And I've done that more than once. I streamed something and it didn't work for me, and they tweak it just a little bit and it worked for them. All right, way to go.
Lolo 5683 said, I have to wait to where I know I have the 2 hours to fish LOL.
Yes, I understand that. That's my advantage to being retired. Or retarded, whichever you want to say. Oh, I had forgot that this started at 1 o'clock this afternoon, my time. But I had a bunch of running around to do this morning, so it worked out best. Because if I'd have got streamed from like 10 to 12, I don't think my back would take, another 2 hours. This afternoon again, let alone my behind. When you weigh 300 pounds, it's a lot of gravity pulling down, even with extra cushion. But thank you for taking the time and stopping by, y'all. Chatters and viewers, I appreciate it.
Lolo 5683 said, you tried the X series bullet spinner yet, or the 12 feet 6/0 crank?
No, I haven't. I can't cast cranks very far. And I don't have the bullet spinner. I don't think. I'll look. I don't think I'll look. These fish like heavy lures here. Okay, which crank are you talking about? 4/0, 4/0, 6/0. I got the X Series 6/0. We'll give it a try. It ain't like we're tearing it up, are we? Although I've caught 10 fish.
Lolo 5683 said, your X series 1.
This is it. This is my X Series 16 footer. See, that's what I say. I can't, with this shorter rod, I can't cast it very far. I did not come very well prepared.
Lolo 5683 said, 12 feet.
Okay, let me look and see if I got the 12. I probably don't have it with me. And I don't know if I can leave and go back and get it and get back in the competition. That I don't know. Well, a splake. I got the 8 foot. I don't have, that ain't it. Yeah, there it is, 12 feet. We'll give it a try. Thank you. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you for your suggestion. See, that's all I can get it out there, though. 104 feet. That's not much. Well, thanks. Hey, I'm not too proud to take help. I'm not the brightest bulb on a tree, but I ain't the dimmest or dumbest. Oh, Lordy, why can't I get out there further? Short rod. I need to be out there about 150, 160 feet. I would think. I don't know. It's doing pretty good right here. Lolo, if this is a nice fish, it's thanks to you. It's got to be bigger than 12 pounds. What do we got here?
Lolo 5683 said, it's a unit.
No, but it's a trophy. I think another 12 pounder. Another 12 pounder. So if I catch one bigger, I moved up one place. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a little smaller. This looks like a burbot or a salmon. A burbot. Yep. Okay. I'm having trouble hitting that dead up, dead up, dead up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. That's my max. 110. Better than 99. 104. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try my buzz bait and snake on the bottom here just to see what it'll do. Just out of curiosity. Might not do anything. But if I don't try it, I won't know, will I? And I still got an hour of fishing.
Lolo 5683 said, very true.
Yep, you never can smell. That just might be the combination. That looks like another burbot. Yep, I do believe. See, when I was wanting to catch them, I couldn't. So let's try it. I might be able to cast that a little further. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah. 1 ounce. And my worm. That's not the killer down in Maku Maku. It used to be. $115 Rod is just entirely too short. I didn't think that through when I brought that one. I was looking at the line weight that it would handle. Oh well. Well, good. Good. I'm glad. Mike and I just found it by accident. We were just messing around with stuff.
5683 said, do you have or casting rod and will get further?
No, I don't. This is the only one I brought. There we go. But I need something bigger than 13. I had caught one with it. How about that? Yeah, I know I need to cast. I need out there about 160 feet. And I can't get it with this. I can get it with that roach spoon, but it's 1.5 ounces. And I can get it with the 2-ounce medium spoons, but I can't get it with any of these others. They're too light for the line, reel, and rod that I've got. But thank you for your suggestion. Let's try a 2-speed. See, these fish up here ain't never seen a snake underwater. They might just want to bite into it to see what it is. Okay, too heavy to make it work. I had a friend I used to fish with a lot up at St. Croix, B.F. Fannin. And he said, if you want to catch fish regularly, what you do, when you catch a fish, if you're using float, what in the world? Change your leader length, change your hook, change your bait, change something. Something hit that and took it for a little ride. Look, it's over to the left. So let's do that. Let's go back to our roach. See, it's 1.5 ounces. See, that's why I can get it out there a little further. If I can hit the top. Man, it's... Do 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 do. So okay, if I catch a fish with it, when I catch a fish with this, then I'll go back to that X series crank. Rotate them around like that. Wish I could put a weight on there and get that out there further. This kind of smacks like Germany. I couldn't catch a cold in Germany when they had that qualifier there. Out of 500 and something, I wound up 485th. But I participated out of respect for the developers, because they thought enough of me to let me on the testing team, because I find bugs. Bob the bug finder. Bob the builder. Yes, I can. Yes, we can. Well, I had a real monkey wrench thrown into my Christmas plans. There's some friends of mine own a jewelry store. The owner's about like a brother. I mean, he's the closest thing I got to a brother since my brother dead. Anyhow, I told him that I was going to have their lunch delivered to him Wednesday. Well, I was going to get him a big Chick-fil-A tray and waffle fries and Polynesian sauce, and just I'm gonna go pick it up and deliver it to him and say thank you very much. Da, 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 da. But they closed. They must have had COVID because they were open yesterday, and I got an email today from the manager that they were closed temporarily, and that's the only reason I could think they would be closed, because they worked so close in there. I may have to go up north part of town. There's one up north. Well, it'll be crowded, packed. If I get there maybe around 11 o'clock, 10:30, quarter to 11, beat the lunch crowd, I can get what I want. I'm getting them ghost hits. I don't know if the fish are small or what. Those do irritate me on emerald. That's when you try to catch a certain number of 20 in a row, 30 in a row on lures, and you get the highest I've been able to do up there is 23, and then you get one of those ghost hits that you can't hook it. I know there's a method. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But then when you get that ghost hit, it goes back to 0.
Impacted my city really bad. It looked like ghost town round here when usually I seen store open every day for my last 39 years. It's sad.
Yeah.
5683 said, hurts my heart.
Agreed. What hurts my heart is the people around here. I went to a UPS store yesterday. After I went and bought a fire pit so I could do a little something. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming Christmas Eve at 1 o'clock, bring presents and whatever, and I don't want them in my house. I'm sorry. He works in a bank. She owns a temporary help and headhunter business, and there's all kind of people in and out of both those places all the time. The advantage is he's a vice president of commercial loans, so he doesn't see as many people. But anyhow, they've been up to her mother's house about 60 miles north of here, and I have no idea who's been there, who they've been around. I don't want them in my house. So I went and bought a fire pit, and we're going to it's supposed to rain here Thursday, but we'll put it out underneath the carport. I got a big double wide carport, and I'll crank up a fire, and we'll grill some hot dogs on I got some big long handle 3-prong spicks that we can grill hamburgers on, hot dogs, roast hot dogs, I'll get it right. And then we make some s'mores. And we may have to get a skillet out there and put the s'mores, make them and put them in, cover them with tin foil, and then put them in the fire in a skillet. Although 8 pounds, it is what it is. Okay. I do have a thing that I could use like a griddle and put out there, but it's more fun to make the s'more. And the worst part about it, I ordered marshmallows, and they're supposed to have been full-size marshmallows. And we went to pick them up, and they were the little bitty tiny ones. So that doesn't go so well for making s'mores. Welcome, viewers.
Said, try bottom rod with LRG minnow or spot sack if can.
Okay. Will do. Oh, just a little too light. 0.2 of a pound. Okay. Oh, pit. Let's see if I can buy them here. won't let me buy it here, and I don't have it. I didn't bring it with me. See, I told you I come totally unprepared. See, I was fishing in the event, the Christmas event, and that's what I got. Let's try something off. Well, I had shiner. I'm gonna try this. See, you never know. But I will, in a minute, I'll put a shiner on there.
Lolo 5683 said, "Give it a whirl, LOL."
You never can tell. Looky here. It's a burbot probably, or a little Atlantic salmon, but it's a fish on shrimp. Now there is no such thing as shrimp in Canada. They got lobsters. What have I got? Burbot. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. I had shiner on earlier. I wanted to use my method, but I did not bring a slim bobber. I was in a hurry to get here and get to fishing, and I wasn't thinking. It is not going to tell me the depth there. It's just not going to do. What in the world is going on with that bobber? I mean, that bait. You said that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. Maybe it's because a big fish is going to get it. Whoa, there you go, Capey. I gotta tell him. See, now that irritates me. That was happening a lot. Again, that was happening a lot. Where was I? Where was I fishing? I forget. It was. I was going for event fish, and it kept doing that on bobbers. Now, one thing I do like about the event this year, once you get to where you, like if you buy the Krampus pack, you can catch the Krampus fish over and over every 24 hours. Lolo, do you play on PC or Xbox?
Lolo 5683 said, Xbox.
Okay. I have a Christmas present I'm going to send you. I'll send it via Whisper. Well, I'm going to whisper you first, so I can ask you the question. Lolo 5683. Oh, you've already got it. Do you know that you've got a DLC in your Whisper? Did you know that? I don't know which one it is. Let's see if I can figure that out next.
Lolo 5683 said,
You didn't know that? Well, I can't look at that and the other one. Let's see, what did it start off with? Well, I can't read them. They're too small. Yeah, you got a Christmas magic pack in there. How about that? And you didn't know it. Okay. So what I'm going to do,
Lolo 5683 said, which button is whispers?
up next to your picture. Hold on just a second. I'm going to send you another one. There you go. Now you got another one. Up there next, in the far right-hand corner, there's a question mark, then another little tab, then an envelope, and then the next one looks like a TV screen with a little line sticking down below it. That is your whisper. Click on that, and there'll be messages. You've got 2 DLCs in there now. I'm glad you play Xbox. So Merry Christmas. You find it? Good. You should have 2 of them there. One that you won the other day in a drawing. It starts off with TK2JG, and then another one that I just gave you as a Christmas present, XGH9H. Okay? And Merry Christmas. Now you know where Whisper is, and if you want to talk to somebody privately, if you click on that, up will come a search bar, and you can type in their name. Well, I sent it. I can read it here. It starts with X, XGH. Okay, I'll send it again. That's no good. Well, I gotta have my arrow over here. There it is. I sent it again. The other one is a Christmas pack.
Tangago said, any tips on not losing money on this game? Had 28,000 went to Everglades and had to fix all my stuff. $17,000. Guess it's back to farming Texas luck.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. That is, I tell you what, it's like I tell people, hey, I've done it. Believe me. 11 pounds. As soon as you can, use 7 gold coins and buy Texas with a permanent advanced license. And that way, hey, I've had to go back to Texas when I first started playing more than once. I'd go get all happy about got the money and I can buy the lures and I can buy the rods and the reels and the rod case and go somewhere, and I had the wrong stuff and leave and realize I got no money left because I spent it traveling.
Lolo 5683 said, "Send it again. I'm not getting anything from you." Tangago Devo said, "Done that and my driver LOL."
Yeah. What I'll do, Lolo, are we friends? No, we can't be. You're an Xbox.
Lolo
I'm
5683.
I'm getting messages from you.
I'm really not.
I'm getting messages from you, so I don't understand why you, unless you have me blocked. If you have me blocked, then I can't send you a message.
5683 said, "I was offline. Wonder if that's why."
That's very possible. No, because it should be there. Once you send a message in Whisper, it stays there.
Said, "I'm online now."
There it is again. I'd put it here in chat, but everybody and their brother would see it. And whoever grabbed it first would be the first one to get it. But it wouldn't do them any good if they was on PC, would it? That's why I sent it as a Whisper. But the thing is, like I said, I'm getting the messages that you're sending in Whisper. I found it. I don't see the HGH one. Nope. So see, all I'm doing is replying to you, and unless you have me blocked now, and that would be under your chat settings. But if you found the first one, you should find the second one.
Said, "You Xbox or PC?"
I'm PC. Oh, and welcome. Welcome, all y'all. I got some new followers that I didn't recognize. Please forgive me.
Lolo 5683 said, "Thank you. I logged out and went back in. LOL."
Was it there? Thank you, Tango. Thank you very much for the follow.
Said, "Yes."
Good. Where there is a will, there's a way.
Lolo 5683 said, "LOL was weird."
Yes. Well, I'm saying I was getting the messages from you, so you ought to be getting the reply from me. Uh-oh, this is a little bit bigger. Got me another trophy, maybe? That'd be nice. Yes, 21 pounder. That's better than 13, isn't it? All right, I gained 8 pounds. Hey, wow, 331 pounds. Wow, awesome. Totally awesome. That's all I can say. But that other one that you won earlier is the Christmas pack. That's a pretty good one. Christmas Magic pack. It's got some good rods and reels and tokens and stuff like. It's got some pretty good stuff in it. And this last one I sent you is a Santa pack. So that one's Merry Christmas, Santa kayak. So it's got some good stuff in it. The fireworks and everything that we use for 4th of July, or you can use them up here now to catch the antlered salmon and the furry trout. But the kayak, I'm sure you've got a bass boat. You can sell it for bait coins. That's what I did. A guy sent me the golden pack, and I sold the boat. I think the boat was worth almost 600 coins. I didn't need it. I already had a bass boat. The only difference was the one that was in that pack would go 6 mile an hour faster. The one I got goes 46, that can go 52. I don't need to go 6 mile an hour faster. I'm not in a race. 11. That's a nice Blake. But anyhow, enjoy. I still have some more to give away later on. But you've got all 3 of the Xbox that I had available. No, that's right. I still have the Krampus. You need to come into my giveaways when you can, if you're able. But Tango, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, I forgot the widget. That's my widget. They don't work. I've told a lot of people, and I've had some very, very smart people, a lot smarter than me in computers, trying to figure out why my widgets will only work when I test them. But when they're supposed to work in the game, they don't. I'll show you. For instance, where are you at? Where are you at? It isn't. There it is. Let me see.
5683 said, I'm not very computer savvy either, as you can see from earlier.
Oh,
5683 said, LOL.
you know I'm not. Now, what's funny is I was in a quote computer business for almost 13 years. But what I did was I destroyed them. I bought large mainframe computers and tore them apart for the non-ferrous, ferrous, and precious metals. Because there's the old computer systems, the large mainframes, and there used to be a lot of gold in them. I mean, a lot of gold. Let me show you here. Okay, I'm going to test my... see there? See how nice that is? So why doesn't it work when I get a new follower? Or
Lolo 5683 said, I see it.
yeah, but what I'm doing is I'm testing it, and I hear it. See, here's another one. I've got them set up.
Lolo 5683 said, under notification pop-up menu maybe.
I don't know. No, where in the world is that? See, now you're ahead of me. I use Slobs, Streamlabs OBS is what I use to stream with, and I've got it set up as in my alert box. I'll do some more search. I'll get it one of these days. I'll stumble on it. It'll probably break a toe. Oh, my lights are pretty. They're pulsing different colors. I wish I could just keep it. I like it when it goes around the red, green, yellow, you know, like a rainbow around. I like that when you first start it up. And then it goes to solid colors and does weird stuff. I bought this thing from Cyber Power, and it's got a GTX, or is it RTX? I forget which. Whichever is the 2060 video card. So it's got a good video card in it. I know because my bit rate is just solid. And I did some tweaking and settings that I learned from watching some videos on YouTube. Because my GPU and CPU on the old system they were frying. Man, they were getting hot. And one of the followers came in, Lumberjack, said that they had one get so hot that it exploded, and burnt their whole system up. Well, mine was running very hot, and also 98 and 99% of memory capacity, which that's not good either, both the CPU and the GPU. Like I say, I'm not computer savvy, but I know that that's not good. Oh, I was supposed to change, wasn't I? Caught a fish. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You been sleeping a long time? Yeah. You been sleeping a long time? You want a candy? Is that what you want? Okay. Let's see what we got here. You want one of these? You want a root beer? Huh? My dog loves these root beer. Oh, yeah. These root beer barrels. Almost as much as I do. Hard Rock candy. Here you go, buddy. But he don't suck on them. He goes, I don't know if you can hear it. He just crunch it. Okay. Oh, I caught a fish. That's right. Forgot. The crickets are coming out. They got crickets in Canada? I didn't know that. This thing's going to end right at dark. 9 o'clock. Now I wonder if, I don't remember if I brought a holographic spoon or not. I may have to try a holographic spoon since it's starting to go down. The sun going down. It's a video game. Not real fishing like. But it's close. I fished one time in the game down in the Everglades, and there was a guy came on there, and he was just amazed at the game and blah, blah, blah. And we got to talking and chatting, and he said that he was a pro bass fisherman down there in Okeechobee in a bass tournament. And somebody had told him about this game, and he thought he'd give it a try while he was sitting there in the motel with nothing to do because it was raining, lightning. The rain they don't care about. Lightning, no, they postponed. So he was sitting there in a motel with nothing to do, and he downloaded the game and got everything set up. And somebody gave him something. Anyhow, he come to the Everglades and was fishing. He said it's amazing techniques that he uses on the pro bass circuit he could use in this game. Okay. I shall be here. Aha. Be more than 13 pounds. Be more than 13 pounds. Here you go. Thank you. Now we need more than 21 pounds. Say, change your thing. Change it, change it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I was going to see if I had the holographic.
Said, oh yeah, I was walking a frog over some lily pads and other places where looking at me like I was crazy, lol.
Yeah, works, don't it? The only thing about the frog is they get hung up on the lily pads. I like the frog popper. Oh, so close. Thank you very much, game. Thank you very much.
Said, players
brought the 1 ounce. That's not going to go very far, not 1 ounce. But it is what it is. Now that's... Really? Cool. Do you have the X series frog popper? That's the one that was really good for me down in Florida. Before devs did a little work on it, a little tweaking, I could catch on the night where the peaks went like this, started out, went down, and came back up to a higher 3 a.m. peak. I could catch between 10 and 13 unis every night. Every night. And then they changed it. Then I couldn't do it anymore. Because somebody turned me in. This is before I became a tester. They turned me in and said that I was breaking the spawn logarithm by doing what I was doing. I just catching fish. I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. Of course, I posted pictures of the Christmas event before it went live, and I didn't know I did wrong then either, but Killer Whale owns Fishing Planet, and he didn't like it, so I thought they were going to kick me out at Testers, but I told him that I didn't think I did anything wrong, because when they were fixing to, about a month or two before they were going to release Bolivia, they gave us some teaser pictures, and we asked if we could share those with our chatters and followers and subbers, and they said yeah, or he said yeah, so we did. So I figured, same deal, but no, I did wrong. So all I could do is apologize, and I didn't have permission. That's what the problem was. I didn't have permission. I won't do it again. I'm one of those kids that learned everything the hard way growing up. We'll try this 2 more casting. We'll see if I got a... I don't think I brought any of those either. Glow in the dark cranks, night cranks. Well, I ain't gonna be first, but I ain't gonna be worst. And I did catch 1 uni, which I'm very, very happy about that. Yes! Hip hip and hooray, hip hip and hooray. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a barbecue restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee called The Rendezvous. Look it up online. They're world famous for their ribs and their pulled pork. And my wife has an uncle in Memphis, and that's what they sent us for Christmas, was 3 slabs of ribs and pulled pork. Oh yeah. So we're having Rendezvous pulled pork for supper. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I know what I was saying earlier. I'd planned to go get that stuff at Chick-fil-A, which is like 4 blocks down the road from where my buddy's restaurant is, and just deliver it up there on Wednesday. But they're closed. So that ain't happening. I gotta figure out whether I want to try to fight the crowd up there at the other one, or just ordering pizza. Best laid plans of mice and man aft gain a glee. So they say. Like I say, my goal is to finish in the top 200. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I'll give it a try. I will try to come better prepared next time. Next time is at St. Croix. And can't use a boat. Can't use a rod stand. But it's any tackle. So I've fished St. Croix a lot, so I know I got a few spots there. Nothing fantastic. If I catch 3 unis, I'll be thrilled. If I catch 1, I'll be thrilled. Because I know they're gonna fish during the day, and it's up there is tough during the day. Excuse me, please. Oh, I gotta let it go down. It's getting dark. Darker. I just hope that what I'm doing will help somebody else. Seriously. If they, they can take what I'm doing here and tweak it a little bit. Hopefully they come with a rod that they can throw further than 155 feet, because I know you need to get out there 175 to 185 feet and work it back from that point to really catch the nice fish. So had I... No excuses. I don't make excuses. If I do good, I do good. If I don't, I don't. Let's try this one. That's a 1/2 ounce. Ain't going nowhere. 1 1/2. Gotta get something that'll get out there. And you ain't gonna get out there if you don't hit the top. But a good 45-pound rig with a long rod, somewhere in the 10-foot length, would be a good one to bring up here for casting. Because these 1 1/2 ounce lures, you should be able to get out that distance that you need in order to get out there where the fish are, or where they'll start following it when you bring it in. And a bottom rod, a good heavy bottom rod. Heavy chaser, or like a cazadora, if you have one. That's plenty heavy enough to handle anything here. Or for a long time, what I had to use was a Brutus. Now the Brutus is a match, but what you do is you put if you want to fish the bottom, put a slim bobber on it, a 4/0 hook, an 85-inch leader, and a shiner. And you throw it out just as far as you can, and then it's going to be around 100 feet, 95 to 100 feet, and then start letting out the line to 130. And that sinker, that weight of that shiner is going to take that bobber all the way to the bottom. And you'll hear the dings. You're fishing on the bottom. You'll hear the dings. And when a fish hits, the distance, like you've got out there 130, it's going to jump to... I've got a video on it on my YouTube channel, which is Double Talk 73 also. And it's a white moose method. Or if you just type in white moose, Double Talk 73, or Fishing Planet, Double Talk 73, white moose on YouTube, it should pull it up. And watch the video and it'll show you how to do it. It works at night. I don't know if it'll work during the day because I didn't bring it with me. Like I said, no excuse. Just rush, rush, rush. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. But I give it a try. That's all I can do is give it a try. 12 pounds. It's still a fish. It's still a fish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Yeah, that weight's not going to hold top 200, I do not think. I really don't. Do-do-do. Of course, you could be. I could be surprised. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Yep, that's not a trophy. It's a burbot. Ain't nobody else giving anybody credit for nice fish. That's just, well, there's only 5 in the room. Maybe that's why. And I know there's one that's not for sure. There are a lot of people in this game that are me. That ain't no way to be. We're all in here to have fun. So help, if you can help somebody, help them. Heavens to Murgatroyd. But I will finish. I'll take it all the way down to where I get the horn at the end. Win, lose, or draw. I made a commitment to fish in it. I win, lose, or draw. I'll be here. Like I said, in Germany, I finished 485th. But in the last one, I did qualify in the smallies.
That's right, I play this game to relax and calm my nerves.
I'm retired. I got no nerves. My wife and I went somewhere today, and she gets under my skin sometimes. And I said, you know, like red light, you know. And I said, look, I can see the red light. How do I drive when you're not around? She said, I don't know. And I said, because I have God as my co-pilot, He takes care of me. And He does. I have been so close today, so close to having a wreck. I'm backing out of a parking spot. Now I got a big F-150 4x4 pickup truck, silver. It's not like you can't see it. And I'm backing out of a parking spot at the grocery store, and his car whoops down the lane behind me. Like they couldn't see me? They couldn't see my white lights backing up? All I can say is thank you, Lord, one more time. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I may need to go to the 16-footer, go a little bit deeper. I hear the owl talking. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Man, we lived over in another part of town next to a bird sanctuary, right across the street from us. A pond, a Chickamauga Creek run across on the other side of the road. And there was this big old owl. This sucker had to be huge. Every Sunday morning, he'd sit in a big old oak tree across the road and start hooting and hollering. And one morning I got tired of it. I mean, I was so tired. And I had a M14 carbine, and I put a shell in it, stepped out the door, and boom, just shot it down towards the water. Boom. I didn't realize it was going to be so loud and reverberate through the woods and down that creek. And I went back in the house. I was afraid the cops was going to show up. They didn't, but I sure did think they might have. Didn't come back though. Now that's a nice trophy. 32 pound. That's a nice trophy.
Tangagotomo said, I love the sounds of owls, but one tried to attack me while I was in tree stand.
Now I've had swifts dart. I mean, literally dart down through the tree that I was in. And just zoom, zoom, zoom. What in the world are you doing, you know? Well, it's a fish. And let's go back to this. I had a squirrel, big old red squirrel. I mean, this thing was as big as a rabbit. Big old red squirrel. I was sitting up in a tree stand. The deer were starting to move. And this squirrel run up a tree and sat there on the side of that tree. That old tail working. Just telling everybody in the woods where I was. I was bow hunting. I knocked up an arrow. I let it fly. And it stuck in the tree about that far underneath it. I couldn't take it out of that tree. That squirrel jumped down on that arrow and run out on the end by the fletching and sit there. He was really mad then. It ain't going to settle. But I thought that was hilarious. And I still remember hearing that old squirrel. Just raising Cain, letting everybody in the woods know where I was. I want to tell you something. A big, beautiful doe or buck with that morning sun shining on their hide, that golden color. If you ever see that, you'll never forget it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I was hunting over in Middleton. We have a place over called AEDC, Arnold Engineering Development Corporation. It's run by the military, big air base. And around it is big fence and military base. So, there are deer everywhere. Well, a couple times a year during the season, they have a quota hunt. 200 quota. And every year I put in for it, I got to go. Well, one year I was sitting over there, and it was really too warm. The deer they just weren't moving. So it was, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so during the day, and I'd come down out of my tree stand and did a little still hunting and couldn't even jump anything up. So I sat down. It was a shotgun hunt. Propped my feet, across my feet. Laid my shotgun across my legs. Leaned back up against this pine tree, and the sun was shining right down on me. Oh, it was so warm and beautiful. And it wasn't long, and I was gone. Because I got up 3 o'clock morning. I was sound asleep, snoozing. There were hogs over there, too. Okay? So, I felt something pulling on the toes of my boot. I thought, what in the world? And I didn't open my eyes. I was afraid the hog was going to smell, and he said going to start eating on me. Pulled on my boot, pulled on my boot, pulled on my boot. So I slowly opened my eyes, and there was a big brown-eyed doe. Lord, her eyes were brown and huge, looking at me, and big old ears. Like, what in the world is this? Who are you? And I couldn't bring myself to take a shot at her. I couldn't. She was just beautiful. And I just stayed still. And she watched me and looked and smelled and nibbled on my shoe again, looked up at me, big old brown eyes and my ears wobbling. And she just turned around and walked off into the woods. Just something like that. You can't choreograph something like that. Just absolutely gorgeous. I was up a tree stand once, deer were moving through, and this doe come flying through the woods. Somebody had took a shot at her, bow hunting again, and took a shot at her and missed. And she come running through the woods and stopped. I mean, I could have jumped down on her back, stopped right underneath my tree. So I reached up and took a little, had something, I forget what it was, a battery or something, and just threw it down on the ground beside her. And she jumped about 8 feet to her left.
That's funny, cause that happened to a friend of mine, except it was a small bug.
Yeah. But that doe jumped about 8 feet to her left, just jumped. And I thought, well, if that's the way you're going to be. So I knocked up an arrow, draw it back, and I aimed just, I was going to do a spine shot, let it go, and it stuck in a little tree, little sapling, about, I don't know, a couple inches over her back. And that sound scared her. She jumped another 8 or 10 feet and froze. And I said, well, if you're going to give me 2 shots, I'll try. So I real quietly knocked another arrow out. Took another out of my quiver, knocked it, and drew back and fired, and it went under her belly. It hit something and went under her belly. Man, she sounded like a freight train going through the woods. Oh, Lord, she was busting through there. A buddy of mine and I was hunting in a paper stand up here not too far. That's probably 30 miles from my house up on Signal Mountain. Anyhow, paper stand up on Signal Mountain, and it was bow season, and he was somewhere off in the woods and I was somewhere else. Well, nothing was moving. We come back to the car, and we're driving down the road, and three does just standing in the middle of the road looking at us. We hadn't seen nothing all day. They just stand in the middle of the road, and there's nothing we could do. We just got out and was going to take a picture of a camera and look at them. And they walked off in the woods, and we heard the awfulest racket. We were like maybe 200-300 yards from the road. It's a paved road, and we heard the awfulest racket coming from the other side of the paved road. We thought, what in the world? There's got to be a buck over there tearing something up. So we drove over there, across the road part, got out and walked down through the woods. We come to an opening where there's nothing, like a big old garbage pile. There's a big old black bear. was trying to find food in there, and he was going through that, just throwing stuff right and left. And I looked at Larry, and he looked at me, and we nodded at each other, and we backed back away. We got out of Dodge. And that's a big old black bear. We wasn't going to do nothing. We didn't have a bow in our hand or nothing. We hadn't had a knife, skinning knife. That's it. We're going to get out of Dodge. Oh, Lordy. Well, I guess we're going to get a few more casts with our... Where is it? Where is it? Roach spoon. Finish the day with it. Wow, I've really slid down to 126. Oh, well. Some you win, some you lose, some get rained out. All you can do is the best you can do, and you can't do no better. I would like to catch one more uni. That just tickled my little heart. Just tickled my little pea-picking heart. My little pea-picking heart.
Tangagotobo said, went hunting one morning, still dark out. As soon as my hind end sit down, I heard a bobcat scream and a turkey flew out of the tree I was under. So I went back to the house. LOL.
Yeah. I was doing a little still hunting. This shotgun hunt in another area. It's in a Smoky Mountain National Park. They let you hunt in certain areas of it. And I was going up this draw, and I heard something. And I laid down real quick. I had a shotgun, and I laid down real quick behind this big old log, and had the shotgun just laid up across my chest, and I heard. You know how you know how deer sound when they're moving through dried leaves, and it got closer and closer and closer. I ain't gonna get another cast. That's it. I'm done. And it sounded like it was on the other side of that log, and I was afraid that any second. I think, that was a 1 minute 19. I thought it was 19 seconds. I thought that any second a deer was going to jump over that log and jump right on top of me. Well, I put the butt of the shotgun down in the ground and raised up real slow and looked over the log. And there were 3 turkey hens over there scratching through the leaves looking for bugs and whatever. And I watched them for a while, and they took on up the side of the draw. It was there's so many things you just, like I say, you cannot choreograph them. They just happen. I got one more to release. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess I'm done now. I moved back up to 115. Well, that was a good one to finish on, wasn't it? All right. Man, I got all kinds of hunting stories. I started hunting when I was, let's see, out on Granddaddy's farm. What grade was I in? I was a freshman. Yeah, I was 12 years old. That's when I started hunting. 20 gauge shotgun. There was a Granddaddy sharecropped 720 acres up in Indiana. The lady that owned it lived in Pennsylvania, but man, he knew how to. Man, he could grow anything.
Same, I've got many hunting stories.
And there was a ditch at the end of one of the bean fields, and there was a male pheasant and 4 or 5 hens. I never did know how many for sure. And I'd go by there and throw a rock in there, and they'd boil up. Well, I decided I'd gonna get that old male. So I got a 20 gauge, and over a period of a month, 25 shells in a box of 20 gauge. I shot at that male 25 times and never ruffled a feather. I knew right where they were. I'd go up there, the shotgun was cocked, ready. I'd take a rock, I'd throw it in there, and he'd boil up and gone. And every time he'd come up, he'd go a different direction. And I never knew which direction. And I'd have to try to swing in 20 gauge. never ruffled a feather. Well, y'all, all we did is all we did. I had fun, and I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Togo, you need to come back more often. We can talk some hunting stories. I try to stream most of the time from 10 in the morning till noon, but as long as this tournament's going on, the next qualifier I think is going to be tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock, the 23rd from 1 to 9. What is today? Today's the 22nd. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, a little after 1. Yeah, a little after 1. And all y'all are welcome back. And I appreciate you. Remember, we will get through this together by the grace of God. The pandemic will not whoop us. He will not let it, because we are His children. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And P. Practice, patience, persistence will produce. Okay? So God bless you and your family. Stay safe, stay well. That's my prayer.
I'll be at work just like today, but I'll be lurking.
Okay, you can lurk. Lurk. Okay. But maybe you bring me luck. You brought me luck on that last fish. Thank you very much. That could be the difference whether I finish top 200 or not. But anyhow, I appreciate y'all. We get through this and we'll have some more fun. I got some more stuff to give away. The developers, one of them said that he would give me 20 DLCs a month to give away to help grow my community, which I thought that was very, very nice of him. I truly believe that. So all I can do is thank him. But anyhow, I get Xbox and PC. So anyhow, that's the end of my stream today. So I guess this is Double Talk 73, your fishing friends saying, come back. Please come back now, you hear? So I'll catch you later. I said it wrong, didn't I? This Double Talk 73, your fishing friend. I guess I'll catch you later. So y'all come back now, you hear? Got it right that time. God bless y'all. Merry Christmas.